Hello, wishing you all a very happy evening. I hope you guys are doing really good today. Namaskar, once again, welcome to my digital talk show. On my show today, again, I have Neil Patel, and today we're gonna discuss something about how do you make money online. This is one of the most interesting topics which we're gonna discuss today, and we're gonna have a lot of questions being asked to Neil, especially in this show today. The first question: are you ready for today evening session?
I'm ready.
Awesome. So, what's the session all about today? What's the topic, by the way?
Instagram.
No, it's about how to make money online. And of course, Instagram is one of the key questions out there where how do you make money on Instagram too? Now, since we're on
That
Instagram right now and you've picked up that keyword, okay?
this shows how much I've prepared or read the questions.
Awesome. It shows that it doesn't matter whether I send you questions or not, because
No,
everything that you say is any which ways golden words, and it definitely doesn't. It doesn't need. I mean, I don't think the questions has to reach to you, and it's great to keep it this way. Okay. So, what are some of the ways to make money on Instagram according to you, Neil?
one of the biggest ways to make money on Instagram is selling products.
Wow.
By selling products, e-commerce space, we're seeing huge conversions, huge lifts. Digital courses, even if you do ads on Instagram, we're not seeing them convert as well. The other thing that we're seeing convert really well is going live and then asking people to go someplace, or doing stories and asking people to swipe up to buy a product or service. Another method that we've seen that works well is more in the services space, so not necessarily something like a digital product. Like Grant Cardone, for example. Grant Cardone asked people to invest in his real estate opportunities, and he's raising a lot of that money, millions and millions of dollars, if not potentially hundreds of millions of dollars, from social media. So there's many ways that you can make money. Ty Lopez does something similar. He bought Pier 1, Dress Barn, which are large corporations in America, Franklin Mint, Linden and things. And he grew he was able to buy them out through investors, and he got most of those investors through social media, from what it looks like.
Awesome. This sounds super good, Neil. You said Ty Lopez and Grant Cardone's way is to make money through services, like making people invest in real estate. And you also said that there's a scope of doing a lot of e-commerce on, which means that you're trying to say drop shipping is the way forward on Instagram.
It doesn't have to be drop shipping, whether it's your own product or whether you're drop shipping or whether you're affiliate, all could work, but physical products are working extremely well.
Awesome. What are some of the avenues of making money online? Let's just keep Instagram aside. What are some of the ethical ways to make money online on Instagram, according to you? By far, your experiences, what do you recommend to people in 2020? Where do you see the trends, upcoming trends coming here?
Sure. So when you're talking about what are some of the things that we're seeing, not just Instagram in general, what are some of the ways people make money online, correct? Or just Instagram?
Just general online, not Instagram, because you've answered that question already. It's just online.
Yeah, so online, you can do anything. You can provide services like accounting, consulting. Like you have a consulting agency, I have a consulting agency. You can sell ebooks, informational products, courses. You sell courses. You can sell physical products like e-commerce. You can be affiliate, whether it's affiliate for Amazon or someone else. There's a lot of options out there. You can create your own software and sell services, or SaaS. You can have subscription-based businesses like the Birchbox of the world. So there's many different ways to make money online. What most people have to look at is not what are the potential ways to make money online, but instead, what am I passionate about? What do I want to create? Because if you're not passionate about something, you're not going to put in the time, energy, and effort that it takes to really do something and be successful at it. What most people believe is, oh, let me just copy someone else and do well. There's a lot of factors on why that doesn't work, such as maybe they got in at the right time, right place, maybe they have the right brand, maybe they have more marketing dollars, maybe they have investors. So what you really need is passion, because if you have passion, you're more likely to build a better product, better service, and you're much more likely to do better in the long run.
Awesome. So I think passion-driven business is what you suggest for people to make money online, and then figure out the multiple avenues, like affiliate, could be multi-products under the same passion that you're trying to drive. Interesting bit, which basically means that you're saying people to pick up a niche, master that, build your brand around that, and try to sell things under that.
Yeah, but make sure your niche is big enough. So I look at TAM. TAM stands for total addressable market. It's really hard to capture 100% of a really tiny market. It's easier to capture 1% of a giant market.
Awesome. That's cool, Neil. That's great. Um, Neil, what's some of the most active stream of revenue and passive stream of revenue that you see on the internet today? What you see is predominantly someone has to be there all the time to drive it up, and somewhere some people can just do a little bit of things and use internet as a passive income opportunity. So how do you, if you have to give one example in each of these category, how would you do that?
So I don't think there really is much passive income. See, most businesses, to make money, you have to put in the time effort. It doesn't even matter if you're just generating money from ads. You still need to write more content, generate more traffic, right, to make that ad revenue. If you're services based, you still need to do the work. Whatever it may be, you need to do work to get it to where it is. Income can turn into passive once you get it to a place where you're happy and you either set it on autopilot or you hire people to take it over. It doesn't matter what space you're in, it can be active or passive. Passive typically requires either someone taking it over or just saying, hey, I'm going to let this sunset and let it die down or let it maintain, and whatever happens, happens.
Awesome. This is cool. Um, Neil, how much money can one make through AdSense, according to you? I mean, have you have any experience had any experience in this?
I don't use AdSense myself. I've used it long, long time ago, probably over 10 years ago. I know quite a few people who make money from AdSense. I know people who are making millions of dollars a year on AdSense, literally millions. But here's the thing, I don't know many people who make $5, $10 million a year on AdSense, because the moment you start making decent money, what you realize is you can make way more money if you were the affiliate or if you sold ads directly yourself. So most people, once they start getting big, they start removing AdSense and they start doing their own ads because it just pays a lot better.
Awesome. So, what was your first three sources of revenue?
Working as a job,
Okay.
picking up cleaning restrooms, doing consulting, and selling software.
Awesome. That's great. So, you never sold info products in the past.
I did, but you were saying the first three. Info products weren't the first three.
Fantastic. So, how do you foresee coaching business as a revenue making stream in India?
It's huge. I think coaching is exploding right now in India, and it's the right time and place to get in if you're interested in coaching.
Awesome. That's a great statement. A lot of you who are interested in coaching business, just type on the chat and say interested.
Just,
Yes,
just stay away from, I'm going to be a coach to teach coaches how to succeed. That's just a bunch of bullshit.
I want to be a coach to teach coaches how to succeed.
Yeah, like there's some coaching businesses that teach coaches how to coach, or how to teach coaches how to become a coach, so they can make money. Like, I look at those incomes as just like scams or
All
bullshit.
right. So, what if I teach people how to create your course on Instagram and turn your Instagram into Coachtagram?
Sure, if you're teaching exact steps, but there's some people that just sell the concept of, hey, if you want to make money, be a coach. I'll teach you how to be a coach. So in
True.
essence, you're a coach to the coaches. Like, I don't really see that as a business. It's
I,
short-sighted. Teach some real strategies, some real tactics. Make sure you provide real results.
awesome. That's
And
great. So, I
more
think,
important,
yeah.
whatever you create a coach, a series on, you better have amazing experience on it.
Awesome. That's cool. So basically, you're trying to say invest in a coach who's got the experience of teaching a coach and have proved that methodology before you take a call. So just don't invest in anyone random, is what you're trying to say.
Exactly.
Awesome. That's great. Okay. So how much money can one make? A lot of people have been making money via getting sponsored post on their blog and they sell backlinks in return. I know it's a black hat technique, but just
Yeah.
one backlink for the very premium content that they write. How much money do you think one can make through sponsored blog post, and what kind of domain authorities can make what kind of money according to you?
So what's funny is I don't know the exact answer because I don't buy links nor do I sell them. But I will tell you this: the amount of emails I get a day of buy high domain authority links is just ridiculous. I mark them as spam, but I get so many in my inbox each day, and I had to create Gmail filters to just like archive them and delete them. But I've seen prices in there where people are like, you can buy links for like $10, $20 up to $50 or $100. So I'm guessing it doesn't make much because everyone's selling them these days.
Awesome. So people who have questions that you want to ask to Neil, please keep posting it in the chat. I'll pick few later towards the end of the session. That's an interesting observation that you put across. How do you see the scope of affiliate marketing? What are some of the products you are personally an affiliate of?
Sure, I think affiliate marketing is blowing up. There's a ton of money to be in there. As for products, anything that's hot. It's not. See, what works really well in affiliate is just the standard trends. Whatever's working really well right now, be affiliates for that, and you can do well. It comes in waves. Sometimes you do better in some categories than others, but in general, I just recommend going out there and trying to be an affiliate for anything that's related to your website, especially if you're making good money on ads.
Okay, so a lot of people think affiliate marketing can be driven a lot organically, but I'm kind of a different opinion altogether. That without investing in advertisements, you really can't drive sales for affiliate marketing. What do you say? What's your thought process?
So my brother-in-law, Heath and Shaw, makes, he does well into the six figures a month just from affiliate revenue through organic.
Awesome. So you just revealed the fact that your brother-in-law makes six figures through organic traffic to his blog or to his YouTube channel?
To the blog that he owns, without going into detail on what the blog is, but
sure. I'm going to ask you certain questions like CBI. CBI is the Central Bureau of Investigation here in India. So what is his blog called?
No comment.
I knew it. All right, awesome. This is great. Okay, it's so much fun to really catch you hold there. But yeah, that's fun. That makes this entire session more interesting. And a lot of you have been asking why have I not buttoned my first collar, because I just wanted to keep it free. It's my birthday, just for a change. Okay. Podcasting has become a source of revenue for many in the US, not in India yet. How do you see that industry in 2021?
I think there'll be way more podcast listeners. I don't see the advertising income coming in that high in 2021. I think it's going to be 2022 to 2023. I think 2021 you'll see more, of course, than 2020, but it probably won't really blow up until like around 2023 from a global perspective.
Awesome. So I have a question for all of you there. What was your first earning from the internet, and what was the source? So do share so that everybody can learn from each other there. So you're trying to say that podcasting is more of a later phenomenon. It's now a lot of hype, but we don't see the source of revenue coming on that platform now.
It's not necessarily hype. I would do podcasting because you want to jump on early in the bandwagon. It makes it easier to be popular. What I mean by later is in which businesses and advertisers haven't adapted to it yet, but they will be more in the future.
Awesome. That's good. So what's been your top 3 mantra of making money from the internet? Top 3 mantra.
Solve problems.
Solve problems. Awesome.
Your solution needs to be easy to use.
Easy to use. Okay.
And ideally affordable.
Ideally?
Affordable.
Affordable. That's amazing. Now, I think this is a perspective that you're trying to give to freelancers, isn't that true?
No, anyone. Like if you think about Microsoft, they do well because they have tons of products that solve problems that are free or somewhat affordable.
Okay. Now, let's say somebody wants to really make money. Okay, they're very confused. Let's say they're right now broke. It's COVID situation. They have no clue about how to make money online, and they have lost their jobs, but they want to get started and really want to make their money out there. What would be to those guys? Okay, because I'm sure there are multiple ways to make money online, and I don't want to address it all in today's session. Exclusively for those guys, what are those 5 process, like step-by-step process that you would recommend for people to make money? 5-step Neil process.
First, find what you're passionate about. And when you're finding what you're passionate about, use Google Trends to make sure it's a big enough TAM. So if there's a lot of search volume, you're good. Make sure the TAM is bigger than digital marketing. Just type in digital marketing Google Trends. So whatever you pick, make sure it's bigger than that. Second is create a blog on that subject and just write amazing content, stuff that people love, want to read, etc. 3, create the social profiles. Branding is moved omni-channel. When someone sees or interacts with your brand 7 times, they're much more likely to engage and remember it. So create those social channels, go live, continually post content, share your content. Number 4, build links. So when you are writing content, you want to email people who link to your competitors, get them to link to you. You want to email people you link out to, ask them to share the content on the social web. This will all help you get traffic over time. You could also interlink as well. That'll help with the rankings as well. And last but not least, monetize. Whether it's through affiliate offers, digital products, physical products, pick whatever's related to your space that you are passionate about and solves a problem.
Awesome. Every money-making opportunity requires some kind of an investment. A lot of people think internet is free, so is the opportunity to make money online is absolutely free. But I believe it requires some kind of an investment. If somebody has to start this journey, like you've just mentioned certain thought processes now, and if I have to get started and I really want to take it forward, what would be my investment? Like, where would I invest? Because people just don't know. They randomly invest in just buying courses, pick courses, but there's no execution. So where do you suggest them to make an investment?
I'll be honest, you just need to buy a dream host, pick one of those things up for like dirt cheap, and you're off into the races. You can get all the information you need from blogs like mine or sites like yours or social channels like yours, or honestly, you can just search for YouTube for literally almost anything and you'll find it and learn from it and then execute on it.
Right. So they say money lies in email list, Neil. How big your subscription base is?
I think 900 and something thousand.
Wow, that's great. Last time I heard from you in the affiliate summit, it was about 500,000. This is brilliant. Okay, 900,000 is your email list, and that requires a lot of investment to hold them on a platform. Which platform do you use for email marketing?
ConvertKit.
ConvertKit, which means thousands of dollars to maintain 900,000 email IDs. Yes. So this, yeah. So I believe. So do you recommend people to build their email list stronger because that's where the money is? What is your thought process here?
They should build the list. There's a lot of money to be built and made in your email list, so make sure you go and do that. It's an easy way to generate more income.
Awesome.
I call it the digital ATM machine. Just send out an email, you can make money in theory.
Awesome. So what is that one thing that people can do in order to build their email list to begin with? First, 1,000 subscribers. I think you have a video on YouTube on this, but still, if you want to share those tips to get your first 1,000 email subscribers, what would you recommend to them now?
Sure. So we already broke down, if you wanted to make money, steps 1 through 5, right? From picking a vertical to setting up your own blog and creating content, social profiles to promoting the content. So you would do steps 1 through 4. Step 5, if you want to build that email list, is collect emails. And the way you do that is you can use tools like Hello Bar to do the exit pop-up, content upgrades, sliders, top bars. These are all ways that you can collect emails for free and grow your list. That's what I would do.
Awesome. Cool. What online money making trends you foresee in India? The number one online money making trends in India?
I don't necessarily see one trend specifically. I see a big rush for everyone to go digital in India. That's the biggest trend. It's not necessarily related to making money. It's more so they'll make money in many different ways online, but India is exploding in the digital age, and so many businesses are being created left and right. Look at all the venture capital that's pouring into India. It's because it's a huge market.
Awesome. If you have questions, please keep coming them. Please keep posting them in the comments now, because I'm going to pick few of them because I have 2 more questions for Neil, and then I'm done with my questions. I'm going to pick up questions coming from the comment section there. Neil, what's the easiest tip to earn some quick bucks every day? Easiest. They have to, like, email list is too much of investment. What's the easiest?
Go get a job. If you're looking for easy tips, it's not going to work out. The
Awesome.
web is competitive. It's like if you expect money really easily, then don't expect to make much of it. You're just better off going and getting a job.
Right. What mindset does one require to build an empire like Neil Patel? Digital empire like Neil Patel?
I don't know if I have an empire, but the goal is just to put your customers first. Help them, provide value, do it for a very long time. It's not one thing that gets you going. It's all about those marginal gains. There's this British cycling coach named Dave Brailsford, and Dave talked about how if you want to win the Tour de France, you don't win by just being a better cyclist. It's every little thing that adds up. Are your shoes comfortable? Because if it's not, you're going to get tired of pedaling that bike. Is that seat comfortable? Because if it's not, you won't want to sit down on it. Did you get a good night's rest? Because if you didn't, you're not going to pedal well. All these little things add up. So the big thing is don't look for one thing that's going to explode, make you grow, build that empire. It's a lot of little things that add up and that work well in the long run.
Awesome. And what has been the toughest phase in your journey as a digital brand? What has been the toughest challenge that you've faced by far?
I don't think one thing has been tougher than the other. It's just things just don't work out all the time like the way you want. It's a lot of experimentation, trying and testing.
Awesome.
If I put the hardest part about business is just hiring amazing people. It's not one person who builds a company. It's not one person who makes it successful. I don't care if you're Elon Musk or Mark Zuckerberg. You need that team. And your team is what builds your business. It's really hard to build a big team. And
Awesome.
not a big team, it's hard to build an amazing team more specifically.
This is cool. I think well thought. So let me pick up some questions. Somebody just asked this, that what's the future of Hindi blogging? Do you see money making opportunity there?
And what blogging?
Hindi, vernacular language, Hindi.
There's a lot of money to be made in Hindi, Portuguese, Spanish, Mandarin, any language that's popular, that has a ton of native speakers. There's good money making opportunities and they're less competitive.
Awesome. 3 mistakes people do in money making process as per questions that has come.
Sure, they focus on just making money instead of providing value. That's the first mistake. Second is they try to make money in the easiest way instead of the way that's best for the customer. For example, AdSense is an easy way, but it may not benefit your customers as much as an ebook or a course or a training program or a physical product. And the third thing I would say is they don't give it enough time. They expect results right away when it takes time. You're not going to see great results in the first month, 2 months, even 6 months.
Awesome. So the next question there is how to make amazing team and starting to build an amazing agency.
So how do you build an amazing team? And
To start an amazing agency.
sure, amazing team, you just go hire people who have done it not once before, but 2 times or more, because they're more likely to succeed a third or fourth time. If they've only done it once,
I think you've answered this question last time, Neil, which is superb. I think I'm just gonna touch base that a little. Neil had said last time that just ensure that you hire people who are experienced than hiring a fresher. It makes your life much easier to work with them. All right, so I'm just gonna pick up a few more questions that's coming in the chat. And the question is, many people are worried about the future of digital marketing in India. I don't know why, but that's in their it's in on the constant subconscious mind. They think that digital marketing is getting extremely saturated in India, and they're very worried about the future of this industry. What's your take on that?
Don't worry about stuff you can't control.
So true. Don't worry about the future. Live in the present and worry about what's the situation at the moment. That's very nicely put across. How to launch a new product or brand? What would be the best way for someone to launch a new product or brand?
Through email and through affiliates. There's a lot of other people with popular brands. Get them to promote your product, do a product launch like how Apple does it, and then do big email blasts and go from there.
Awesome. What's the SEO tool you make use of?
The SEO tool I make use of, I use Uber Suggest, my own tool.
Awesome. So Uber Suggest is what Neil uses. I'm just picking up questions randomly. I'm just picking up next one. In what ways public speaking could be used or applied to generate business and revenue for an individual?
You can sell on stage. Look at they sell on stage through public speaking, right, with their launches. You can get consulting gigs. You can educate and get leads for a business. You can be evangelist for another company. Guy Kawasaki is evangelist for Canva, gets paid for that. Those are all ways you can make money. Heck, you can just make money charging for speaking. That's another easy way too. Although I don't think that's big in India yet, but it'll get bigger and bigger over time.
Awesome. How do you see the future of influencers collaborating with brands and making money via brand collaborations?
Uh, Influencers collaborate with brands when they believe in a product, they like it, and they get paid. And the best way to collaborate is compensate them for the promotion.
Awesome. So and do you see that as one of the hottest industry to be in this year or the coming year?
I think it'll blow up within the next few years. It's already blown up in many countries, but it's getting bigger and bigger.
Awesome. Somebody asked this question, why don't you make a full-fledged courses for blogging and affiliate marketing rather than putting it on your own? Like, why don't you make one? Neil, that's a question.
I have a course on blogging. Go to neilpatel.com/training. You can find courses for free on things like content marketing or SEO or e-commerce. And it's there with all the PDF guides, worksheets, cheat sheets, and it's free.
Awesome. I just wanted to keep this bit very small. I didn't want to take a lot of the time today because I'm going to take a little bit of extension next Thursday when I catch up. Anything that you would like to say today with respect to your experience or any story that you would like to share with respect to making money online? And one last thing that you would like to share with people today.
I always tell people it takes 3 years to build a business. It takes 5 years to really make money. So be patient.
So give your business 5 years, especially your online business. It took me at least 8 to 10 years to really open my money box, work really harder. So it's not an easy affair, but it takes time. So I think every business takes time, but once it opens up forever. Amazing, Neil. Anything else that you want to say, ask, or whatever your thoughts are?
Nope, that's it.
Awesome. It is a pleasure hosting you like every single time. And thank you so much for doing this. Gratitude, and I'll catch up with you soon.
Happy birthday. Take care.
Thank you, Neil. Bye. So it was a pleasure hosting Neil tonight, and I hope you guys had learned a lot. And thank you for making my birthday special by being part of this session and listening to Neil Patel. This is fascinating. The journey of a digital marketer is absolutely a roller coaster ride. Let me share with you an experience that it takes a lot of time to actually establish your digital identity. It takes a lot of time to establish your digital agency. All that you need is patience and perseverance. These are two important things that one need to take into consideration. If you have enough patience to hold on to the toughest of all situations in your life, and you keep doing things that will not let you down because you know that this one day it will give you value, eventually that will give you value someday. So perseverance is the role or it's the key word, I would say, that makes you more successful and bring you on the top of the search results when people are trying to look for the top digital marketers in India. Having said this, a lot of people keep comparing their lives. They just keep looking at their lives, then they look at someone else's life, and they think that, oh my God, this guy started 10 years back, and that's why he's very successful, and I'm still at zero level. He was like you 10 years back. So everybody starts from zero level and then moves to hero level. So it takes a lot of time to reach there and get what you want to achieve in your life. So that's basically that's what I wanted to say all of you tonight. And just want to ask you one interesting question. So I'm also announcing that we are launching up a digital trainer festival. It's a 5 days festival for people who wants to convert their Instagram into Coachstagram. I repeat, Instagram into Coachstagram. An opportunity for people to start doing coaching on Instagram and build a stronger portfolio as trainer and build a digital info product to sell on this platform. If you find this is amazing and you want to be part of that 5 days digital festival, which is just going to cost you $499, you're going to see the ads all across because I'm going to retarget you any which ways. Do not forget to click on it and buy it. I promise it's going to be a crazy party and you're going to have a lot of fun. So if you're interested to have fun, just go in the chat and type down and say interested. It's going to be a party and it's my birthday party, but it's going to happen at Digital Trainer Festival, and it's a pay for yourself party because you're paying for the knowledge that you're going to receive from us. And I promise I'm going to be the best host that you could ever see in those 5 days. And also, I will have Rishi and my entire business development team who's going to be part of this entire show. So it's going to be a Digital Scholars product. And I'm super, super excited to host this along with all my folks and make it very fascinating for all of you. So don't forget to grab the seat because it's gonna be, I'm not gonna say it's limited fee because I'm gonna sell as much as it could, but I'm just gonna say that it's gonna be a fascinating 5 days for you, which is gonna give you a completely different perspective of how can you be a coach. I always believe in one thing, ladies and gentlemen: walk your talk. What I'm doing is what I teach. What I don't do, I don't touch, and that's where the difference is. So I don't sell things which I don't believe is right. Be it affiliate product, be it a course, be it a program. I bring it to the industry. Understood, I don't test it personally. So thank you so much for all your wishes. Thank you, Anjana. Thank you, Shivani. You guys are truly, truly best. And I'm looking forward to host you. Goodbye. Good night. Loving you all so much, and take care of yourself. And one more important thing. I'm just thinking I'm a little unwell today. I don't know why, but I somewhere feel that there is something wrong with me today. I don't know what's that. I'll figure it out. But once I'm all set, I'm all okay, and I'm all ready to rock and roll again, I'm going to host you guys every day live with one topic. So the idea is this, that I'm testing a new phenomenon where I'm going to go live and teach you something or talk about certain topics, and I'm going to keep that video available for people to watch and post it on YouTube. So I'm going to do multi-purpose content on live session where I'm going to pick up topic, I'm going to talk about that, 10 ways to do this, 5 ways to blah, 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 etc., 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 and make it extremely fascinating for you. So if you guys are interested in that, go in the chat and type down and say interesting. Awesome. All right, guys. So take care and love you.